welcome back. Well, I pulled all my sets on those other houses and I got a call from the municipality. They've got trouble with beaver. We're actually right on a gravel road. So I came here last night and set this up pretty much in the dark, so I have zero footage of it. So today is our very first check, and I can see my trap is gone. Oh. And we have got a beaver. It's actually a bigger beaver than I anticipated. I don't know if you can see, there's hardly anything for a feed bed. On this side of the road, they are basically burrowing bank dens into the road. And we've got one just across the road actually. We're going to check after this one. I anticipated these beaver being only 2-year-olds that were kind of kicked out of the house from wherever they came from. I would say that's definitely more than a 2-year-old beaver. Look at the tail on that one. Pretty good beaver. Okay, we're just over at this other one. So we're only, that one was probably 6 feet on one side of the house. This one's about 4 foot. You can see my trap is still there, caster mount is there, nothing bothered it. So maybe this was just a single male, I don't know. I kind of thought I'd be able to get 2 younger ones out of here, but we'll see. Okay, that other house is just kind of across the road and down a little ways. Let's go check it out. We made it to the other side of the road. Here's my first set. I got Mr. Muskrat in there. So obviously just the caster mount. So here's their little house. That's the road. Not much of a feed pile. I don't think this is very deep out here, but, and right here, here's my trap. There's my stick with the caster on it. Nothing came to visit. And if you look right there, I have a snap TS85. So not doing too good. 5 drowners, caught that one beaver, and a shitty little muskrat. Well, I'm going to remake all these sets, and we're going to go check out a new house. Okay, I just got done setting this house up behind me. I put 3 CONIBEARs with, I guess you could call them caster mounds. There's actually no mounds because I can't get to any mud. It's way too deep for me to set the runs, so I won't be able to get in there. But basically I put the CONIBEARs relatively tight to the house, kind of where their slides are, and I fenced it, I guess, a little bit. And then what I did is I took a long stick and I put caster on it, so I stuck it in the side of the house so it's only about 3 inches from the triggers of the CONIBEAR, so that hopefully that'll get him to commit enough that he'll set the triggers off. So we'll see if that's going to work. There's also a trail coming from the house, and there's a bush back here that they're cutting trees for the feed bed. So I put a blind set in there. I guess it's not really a blind set because I put just a tiny bit of caster on a stick there, just in case he's coming through here to maybe get him to commit. So we'll see. I can't walk in the water very far. It's not too deep that far out, but it's super muddy and it's really hard to walk in. But around that house, it's definitely way too deep for me to go in even with waders. So we'll come back tomorrow and see if we caught anything. When I was setting this house up, there were 3 beaver out swimming around, and he kept slapping his tail. There's actually one out in the water right now. The other 2, I don't know really where they went. They're probably in the house. But anyways, we'll come back tomorrow and see if we haven't caught one. We are back at that roadside set, and we had some kind of visitor here. We've got a toenail. So what I'm wondering with that is if my pan tension is a little too light and it's firing a little too early. So we'll leave that here for a second and we'll go check this one right here. And again, that trap is not touched. So I'll have to make this one back up. I might dig this trap bed just a little bit deeper, and we'll see tomorrow, I guess. We'll go check that other one right away. Stick with us. Okay, we're at this other house on the other side of the road. So that trap is not touched, nor is that one. And nor is this one. Well, that's not very good. What I might have to do when I'm done at that other house is I might have to bring those H stands, the longer ones, see if I can wade in. There's likely only 2 entrances to this house, and we'll have to try and trap the doorways. I don't think this is overly deep, but there's probably a run right there. Oh, that keeps going. Maybe it is a little deep. I'm definitely not doing too good at these places. I think all I did was educate those beaver. Looks like a raccoon has been here. Okay, well, we'll move on and we'll go check out that other lodge. We made it up on top of the house. Hopefully that canoe stays. It looks like all my traps are gone. Let's hope that we've caught something. Oh. Oh, we got him by the foot. I don't think I've ever caught a beaver by the foot in a CONIBEAR. And the shit thing is I always wrap my cable through the bottom of my H stand so that I don't lose it. And obviously yesterday I didn't, and she gone. I thought I was recording when I canoed in here. You can see there's a beaver there, there's a beaver there. They came relatively close to me when I was in the canoe. Yeah, there's tracks in here. We got another one. This is what I'm talking about with the H stand. Hopefully that's in the view. Especially here, I can't get the mud, so these are basically just set in kind of sticks, I guess. So we've got two, which is pretty darn good. This is all marked up and destroyed. So right here, oh, my trap's fired, but it's not, it's set off, but it's not, never caught anything. Oh, look at what I did. I'm sure I took those off, but obviously I mustn't have. Okay, well, we'll reset these and we'll get out of here, I guess. Looky what I just pulled out of the water. I'm pretty happy that I was able to save this damn thing. So this is likely to be a 2-year-old, I'm thinking. Might be 3. So yeah, this is an old house. I walked in yesterday, probably waist deep, and it's just sticks all the way. It's so hard to walk in here because they all obviously slant down and they're so damn slippery. I tested the waters out here a little bit with a paddle and it doesn't seem to be too bad. I did the same here, but what I was hitting was sticks. I can't actually get to that mud. So I think it's quite a bit deeper. Once I stuck my shovel through, my shovel goes down at least 2 feet through those sticks, and I still didn't touch bottom, so I don't really want to be swimming in here this morning. So this is the first set made up. It's so hard to try and get that trap solid in there. It's unreal. So hopefully this is going to work. That's basically how I put that caster on the stick yesterday, just to try and get them to commit. So it fooled 2 beaver so far, so let's hope that it fools a couple more. not sure if you guys can hear all those geese lifting off. You probably can't see them. They're quite a ways away. I would say this beaver's a 2-year-old. Not very big, but we'll take them. I'm just walking along the shoreline here. There's nothing in the blind set, but there's so many trails going into that bush. Like, I should be bringing another couple CONIBEAR down here. This looks relatively fresh. I'd like to set them inside the grass there, but they might skirt me here. Maybe they'll come in and go right up to go get the logs. Maybe they come down this way. Ideally, I'd like to catch them going in, because then they don't have a tree to set it off. You can see the blue algae in here. So there's that house. Our other slide, or where they're going to get trees, is over there. They got 3 more in between. But this one has probably the most fresh sign on it of a tree. And like I said, some of that stuff in the water wasn't there yesterday. So, okay, well, we will leave them till tomorrow and see. There are for sure 2 beavers swimming around out here. He keeps slapping his tail hard. Apparently there's another house on here, but I'm not entirely sure where it is. The farmer figured it was down over there by his yard, but maybe this is the one he was talking about, and there's another one up here. So we'll see. This is a bit of a hike for me to get up in this area, so I don't know how long I'm going to trap it. I'll probably give it 3 days. Say, yeah, probably 3 days, I guess, just because the way it'll work out for me. And then I'll be able to pull everything. And okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. And we'll see if we haven't caught anything in the morning.